Hello and welcome to the Nature's Glory Cabin channel, Off-Road Edition. In today's video, we'll be highlighting a trail or a trail event that we took in the area. In addition to this YouTube channel, there's also a Facebook page with the same name. Please like and subscribe. Alright, here we are leaving Callie's campground in the big wide spot in the road known as Byway, Kentucky, which is just south of Stanton, Kentucky, and just north of Slade. We're heading towards Slade here, turn right on Highway 15. And we're going to probably go 8 or 10 miles, then we're going to turn right on 498 from Highway 15. And we're heading back toward Beattyville. We won't go to Beattyville, but that's the road. There's the water tower that says Beattyville. And we'll go on this for a few miles. And then we'll make a right turn on Highway 52. And here we're coming up to the stop sign at Highway 52, and we'll make a right here. And we're going to go on this for a few miles, and we'll make a right onto New Virginia Road. And here's New Virginia Road. And on that tree is a Sheltoe trace marker for the Daniel Boone backcountry. We'll go on a little bit of pavement here until we run out of road. This is still New Virginia Road. Eventually we run out of road right here, and it starts to be gravel, and this end of it is fairly mild, fairly easy. In one of my other videos, we went up this and out from the Cave Fork video. I've got this sped up here. This is not actual how fast we went. This was just fairly easy, so I sped it up. It had been dry for a couple of weeks, so there's not much water around in this area. Just continue on down the trail. Eventually it will become more moderate. There's only 5 in this group. We're being led by Tyler Martin of Gear Off-Road in southern Indiana. There's 2 in front of me and 2 behind me. I'm right in the middle at this point. We have a newer JK or JL in the front. I don't know exactly what Tyler's driving. And there's a XJ in front of me that's a fairly new build on 35s. I'm running 33s, and there's 2 more TJs behind me. An orange one and a red one. And there to the right is where you come off Cave Fork and make a left and go up the hill and out. We're going on down to more moderate parts of New Virginia Road now. And here we are continuing on down. It's fairly easy. I sped it up a little bit more, I believe, here. Most of this is relatively easy still. There's some rocks. Some of it's hidden by the leaves that are already starting to fall. But we make pretty short work of most of this. I believe we took 4 trails on this ride: New Virginia Road, Sinking Creek, Bald Fork, and Hell Creek. I have a separate one for Fincastle that we did the very last part of this, so it probably took us 4 hours. I didn't get much of the Bald Fork. It really was a very easy trail. I'll do that one separately again some other time. It's actually off of Cave Fork, so it's not far. Excuse me, Bald Rock Fork. Eventually I will slow it down when we get to some of the more technical things. This is my first time on this end of this trail. Like I said before, I did the upper half of it when I came out of Cave Fork. The lower end of it is more technical and more moderate. We're just cruising right along, making good time. And I had a little picture-in-a-picture pop up here, so we're starting to get a little more technical, so we'll see a little more. as we go on down here, we'll be landing in the creek. That road to the right is where we're going to go back. When we come the other direction, we're going to circle around in the creek and come back. And I was told that this is the lowest anybody's seen the water down here. Since this is my first trip here, I have nothing to compare it to. Take their word for it. Swing around here, we should see the other guys as they come through. Must have missed the red one because he must be behind. Oh, there they are. There's the other two behind me. And now we're heading up out of the creek. Don't know exactly what this trail is called, this connector to Sinking Creek. Town something or another. On one of the maps I have, that's what it calls it. It connects over to Sinking Creek, and that's where we're headed right now. And most of this is fairly uneventful as well. I was probably switching four-wheel drive status there. That little pause. And see the sign on the tree there to the right in white that says Sinking Creek. And we just cruise right along. It's fairly easy. There's some nice scenery and some cool rock features here and there. There's another one to the left now. Beautiful country down in here. We're just continuing on down Sinking Creek for a little while. This is a fairly easy end. I got hung up on a little rise there and had to hit it a second time. And we're moving right along, just enjoying the scenery. Yes, I know some of it seems pretty boring, but when you're actually doing it, it's less boring. We had beautiful weather, no rain, cool temperatures, in the 60s and 70s. Just overall beautiful weekend. This was Thursday, the first day. Some of this trail in a previous video I mistakenly called Cave Fork Road. Cave Fork, we came from the other end before, it comes to a split. Cave Fork ends there. Go to the right, it becomes Sinking Creek. Go to the left, it becomes Bald Rock Fork. At the end of this particular video, I didn't show Bald Rock Fork. We went down and turned at that fork and went up Bald Rock Fork. That's a really very easy trail as well, and it comes out on a highway. and I didn't show any of that highway, and I'll show the next to last trail that was that we went on. And if you look to the left there, you can see the creek and you can see the rocks, and we're going to cross here again. You cross the water quite a bit down in these hollows. He must have got hung up and had to take another bite at him. After I saw what he did, I went ahead and I made it right through it. We got rid of the picture-in-a-picture because I had camera problems and I didn't get to record all of it. This being the first day, one of my cameras overheated and shut off, and I had to switch out, and that's partly why I didn't get the bald rock fork trail, but I'll get that in a later video to show that to you. And here's a obstacle going the other direction that was in my other video. And water crossing again. Lots of those. I spend time doing this. My wife doesn't particularly care for these trail rides with a lot of other vehicles. So what I do is I go out and I try to find things that we can do without needing a whole group. And then we go back, and she likes to take pictures for her photography. Anita R. Vance Photography. Some of her photos were featured in some of my other videos. Again, this video is going to end kind of abruptly as soon as the camera decided it didn't want to continue. But again, it's all this easy all the way out. This is also an easy trail. That's part of the easy trail that I did in one of my first videos. We encounter a pedestrian. This end has been widened. There's a gas company, I believe, back in here that has some equipment, and they came through and widened part of this, up to their point anyway. Here we are entering onto Hell Creek Road off of Tip Top Road. This is the recommended direction. See the DBBB sign to the right. This is a very easy trail. Again, this is another one of my easy ones that I posted. And this will be the end of this video today. We actually used this as a connector to the last trail we took, Castle, and I'm doing a separate video on that one because we had several other things we did that makes that one a little bit standalone. As you can tell, we're zipping through here. I sped this up. It's pretty scenery though too. You got lots of nice rock features. There's one to the right there, and beautiful country. Anybody could do this one in a relatively stock four-wheel drive. There's a little bit of water crossings, a few ruts here and there, but a stock four-wheel drive should be fine. I don't know about a car. There is a place back here that has a rock climbing area that's off this road. One of these days I will do a separate video and we'll go down to that and show you what that is. But I've seen people drive cars down here. I don't recommend it. I think the low clearance is a little bit too much on these modern cars. A four-wheel drive Subaru would probably be about the lowest thing I'd want to take down through here. The way we're equipped is actually overkill for this trail. But again, it's beautiful country, and we can enjoy that on our way to the next area. These guides, they all are fairly experienced, and they know how to make loops and keep you on a trail so you can connect trails together. And end up making a loop back to close to where you started. And another nice rock feature to the left. You can do this trail start to finish in about 10 minutes. When we get to the end, it comes out on Schumacher Ridge Road, and you make a left, and that takes you back pretty close to Highway 11. There's a connector that you can get right back to Highway 11 and make a right and go back to Callie's Campground. Like and subscribe.